The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports. And the opening kickoff will not be returned as that will be a touchback. Time to get our first look at one of the star faces of the NFL, Patrick Mahomes and his Kansas City offense. Really the gold standard among NFL offenses since he became the starter in 2018.
And simply put, for many, he's the gold standard for quarterbacks in today's NFL because of his ability to create, find the open man, use all the different arm angles that he has. He's a complete package, and boy, his team loves to play around him.
Here's the rookie out of Rutgers, Isaiah Pacheco. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's second down. On 2nd and 7, Mahomes. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. He'll get this complete to Kadarius Toney. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. From midfield, here's Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the ground. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
With every game, with every season, Travis Kelsey, he just confirms his greatness. Streak of 1,000-yard seasons is now up to 6, and he's made 7 straight Pro Bowls, and his numbers have ranked him among the best tight ends to have ever played in the NFL. Another first down right there to add to his career total.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down. On 2nd and 10, Mahomes. A dump down to McKinnon. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's 3rd down. Looking to throw is Mahomes. He finds McKinnon, complete, and he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 25-yard line. A strong pickup of 11 keeps their drive alive.
And they'll use him out in the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago, there's another one right there.
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. Screenplay, McKinnon. And they'll get this down to the 10. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
And when you're throwing the ball downfield really well like they have been on this drive, it's really a nice time to work one of the screenplays in. One of my favorite play callers in the game has always told me he starts every game with 10 to 12 screens because if he starts feeling the pressure from the defense, he uses their aggressiveness against them.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Throwing now is Mahomes. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Noah Gray, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Chiefs will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. A long opening drive, but a very successful opening drive. We call that methodical, I guess, when it takes that many plays.
Methodical and almost like a boxing match where you're hitting them with body blows. They can withstand them here. Look, they gave up the touchdown, but you don't feel like a knockout is there. But they keep doing that in the 4th quarter. That's when the knockout occurs.
It becomes tough for that defense if they're on the field that long. We'll see if they can continue that in future drives. Kick this one away, and off it goes. DeAndre Carter now from his end zone. The Charger offense makes its way out for the first time in this ball game, and leading the way, already a star in just his third season, it's Justin Herbert.
And he was terrific in the opener, threw 3 touchdown passes, and make no mistake about it, he was eager to get right back out and do it again. So I think we'll see him try to test his secondary quite a bit as this game goes on.
Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10 at their own 18. And here's a 6-year man, Austin Eckler. And a missed tackle there as he pushes forward for a gain of 4. The numbers for him from a week ago, 17 carries, 60 yards.
And now that he's playing a Thursday night game, short week, you know he spent a lot of time in the trainer's room in the cold tub trying to get his legs back for this game.
From the 22, Herbert. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A good pickup there at 22.
And the Chargers first down.
Now the red challenge flag makes an appearance as Andy Reid wants a second opinion. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call. So the decision to throw the flag, a good one by Andy Reid. Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. He's going to air one out. And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll be brought down at the 27. Quite a show of arm strength right there. That was in the air for a long time, and it was on target, too.
And look, you're down 7-0 in the first quarter. You know it's not a time to panic or feel like you've got to get those points back right away. But how about their conviction and taking that chance to throw the ball deep right there, knowing they can hit on plays like this? I'll bet that won't be the last time we see them take a deep shot in this game.
Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. And now some motion before the snap. And this will be our first penalty of the night's proceedings. Rashawn Slater, first-round pick in 2021, guilty there. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. Herbert now. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. Stops short of the 25. The nice move couldn't ultimately free him. Here's Herbert. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. And that'll bring up 4th down on a big sack with a loss of 5. Just not much a quarterback can do there, CD. The pressure was in his face almost instantaneously, led to a very quick sack.
Yeah, that's when we turn to your lineman and say, guys, can I get a little help here? And you have to ask politely because, remember, they're blocking for you the entire game. But as a quarterback, you've also got to have the clock running in your head when you need to get rid of the football. But this time, he had no chance. They were on him instantly.
And the next-gen stat's going to show just how much time he had to make a decision, and it's not much. 3 seconds, the final clocking. So both teams come away with points on their opening drives. Now they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points. Game on.
Mahomes now on 1st down. A dump down to McKinnon. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. And they'll run on the inside handoff. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. It fights him off, but he can't get away forever, and down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Well, competition comes up in so many different ways, and right now, this unit, their competition is who's going to get to the quarterback the most times. Had about 5 sacks last week, and we just saw their first one of this game.
On 4th down, Tommy Townsend to punt for Kansas City. DeAndre Carter back deep. Taken from just outside the 30. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The Chargers get set to go here for their 2nd drive. They come off a victory over the weekend, but now the quick turnaround here for this Thursday night game. How does that affect how teams like this approach these short turnarounds?
Well, wins and losses always factor into, how you're getting ready for the next game. But equally as important when you have the short turnaround, what is your injury situation? Are you losing key guys? And if so, how well have the backups prepared for this? Because you don't have much time to get them ready. They have to be ready before this week in order to play well in this game.
It's the first time that they've looked his way tonight, and he comes up with a first down on the play. They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Herbert. He'll get this to Eckler. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 36. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Charger first.
One of my old teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He's like, man, trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game, that's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. And in this case, he picks up a first down.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Justin Herbert looking to pass. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Now Herbert with it looking to pass. They'll find Everett there, complete. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches. Here's Herbert. He'll drop this one off to Eckler. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. Herbert back to the air. And that one complete to his receiver, Palmer. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. On 1st down, it's Herbert. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. After 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Charger football to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 2nd and 10. Up the middle with Eckler. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Palmer. Just a gain of a couple there. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Partner, I think that completion takes the definition of dink and dunk to a different level, doesn't it?
It does, and the defense was right there, kind of played into their hands. The Chargers will bring out the field goal unit now. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And his kick is indeed good. And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. So the margin shrinks there as they get the field goal to draw them a bit closer here in the second quarter.
Yeah, nice snap, nice hole. They just want to keep this game close, so give them credit for finishing that one off with 3.
From the 6. And he's going to be out of bounds. Here's the run back. Will leave him shy of the 20-yard line. And out come the Chiefs now. Well, they come into this one off the loss over the weekend, but you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win.
Looking to throw again on second down. Mahomes. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. The Chiefs had 0-1 on the year following the loss in the opener. Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one.
9 yards the pickup there, and it's a first down.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
On first down, Mahomes. And a little floater there, but it'll wind up incomplete, falling to the ground. Mahomes will try again on second down. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Here's Mahomes to throw. To the right side, it's Kelsey. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 38-yard line. The drive stays intact with a pickup of 13.
Well, a lot of times when you get a manageable 3rd down situation like this, you have to think about your tight end, and he comes through for him, picking up the first down.
So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now whistles and a flag down. Looked like one of the Chief linemen might have moved. Orlando Brown, the former Raven, the guilty party. A false start backs him up 5. 1st and 15. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4. On 2nd and 11 now. Mahomes. And it's caught. Touchdown. Travis Kelce with career touchdown number 60 as his guys are able to extend their lead.
The big fella was the recipient there for that touchdown pass, and it seems like more and more the tight end is the guy you have to worry about most in the passing game.
Butker on for the PAT. And it's up. It's good. Our score, 14-6. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And it culminates in a Travis Kelce touchdown. No return here for Carter, and this will be a touchback. And the LA offense ready for this next possession. And they were winners in the season opener Sunday. Now they get the quick turnaround game here on Thursday night. But, CD, you say this is an ideal setup for them. Why?
Well, it's just the way the schedule lines up because everyone's got to play a Thursday game, and that's because of competitive balance. So, let's face it, would you rather play week 2 when you're still relatively fresh and excited about the season? Or week 15 when you've had a season's worth of bumps and bruises to factor in, and who knows what your record might be at that time as well?
They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler, and not going to be able to push this forward. He runs into a wall right at the line of scrimmage. They were ahead of schedule after the gain of 7 on first down, but the defense does not budge on second and third.
I apologize in advance, partner, but the beefeaters on the interior of this D-line, you just know they were licking their chops on 3rd and short. And yes, they were rewarded with a tasty dish, stuffing that one short of a first down.
On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. So here are the Chiefs to take over. They were losers a week ago to Arizona, but they're on top here as they start this drive with a 1st and 10. Now the Georgia Southern man, this is Jarrett McKinnon. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right of the yard. On 2nd and 1, Mahomes. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And he will have the Chiefs first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. That's one of those feels like backyard football in a sense. You say forget about the routes. Just run to the open spot in the middle of the field, and I'll find you. Good throw, good concentration on the catch, and they pick up the first down. Things looking much rosier for them here in week 2. They work with the lead as they've got it 1st and 10. Meanwhile, Mahomes throw into the hands here of Hardman. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. And again, it's Mahomes. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And the Chargers are going to take over at their own 2-yard line. Well, he's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness, it's been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
After the turnover, here's Herbert. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. On 2nd down, Eckler. And he's taken down down, but able to get this up to the 20-yard line. 17 yards for the Chargers there as they've got themselves a first down.
First down, Los Angeles.
Now it's Herbert. He'll get this over the middle here to Palmer. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. To throw again on second down. Herbert. And this is caught. First catch for Keenan Allen. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. And his throw here is incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Herbert throwing again. Over the middle, complete. That's Palmer. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. Now, the Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Back to throw here, Herbert. He dumps it to Eckler underneath. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 23. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Herbert setting up to throw on first down. Throw right side, complete to Williams. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Herbert now. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. On 2nd and goal, Herbert. He's got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Chargers. Austin Eckler from 10 yards out. And the Chargers go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points.
Yeah, touchdown. I love it. Now it's only a 2-point game. I know it's the first half, but you got to think. Go for 2. Tie it up. Go into the locker room. What are you doing? Come on.
You're bold. You're bold.
It's real easy to be bold sitting up here rather than down there and making that decision.
We don't have to make those decisions. Either way, little time left on the clock here in the second quarter. We'll see how this all plays out. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Chiefs going to go back on offense one final time in this first half. And with a 1-point lead, you'd have to think they'll be looking just to get this to halftime. Clock at 20 seconds to go in the half as they come up 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's not going to go anywhere as they get him down behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 23-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. So we've come upon halftime here in Arrowhead with the Chiefs on top. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you guys in a moment. But first, the NFL season is in full swing. Let's show the good folks what we've got in store for us later this weekend here in Week 2. In the early window on Sunday, one of the best happens up in Pittsburgh. A big one for the Steelers, as they'll have to contend with the New England Patriots. In the late afternoon games, the place to be might very well be Denver, Colorado, where it'll be the Broncos taking on the Houston Texans. And finally, it's the season's only doubleheader on Monday night. Titans-Bills at 7:15, then Vikings-Eagles at 8:30. With that, we take a look at the next-gen stats in that first half for the Chargers. And they've had all sorts of success thus far tonight throwing the football, as they're on pace to throw for 300-plus yards if they continue the way they've been going. Meanwhile, for the Chiefs, they too were able to take advantage of a soft secondary, as both of these two teams really threw the ball at will in that first half.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. Taken in at the 3. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Chargers getting ready to go here to start this third quarter. They do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
And the first play of the drive there is incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Here's Herbert. Across the formation, he's got a man. That's Allen. Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. Herbert. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack.
Holding offense.
So instead of giving them another third down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
So here's the Chiefs offense ready for their first reps in half number 2. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's Kelsey on the ground. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him the first down.
Nice job, nice patience right there. Put him on the right side, let him work his way across, put the ball in his hands, and let him work his way upfield with a catch.
On first down now, run with McKinnon. And he's going to get across midfield and into Charger territory. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. To throw, it's Mahomes, and that's incomplete.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
Mahomes going to throw. He'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 28. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on third down. Mahomes now on first down. Caught, Kelsey, left side. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. And his throw is going to be incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now here's Mahomes. Open man right side is Tony. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. Mahomes to throw once more. And this pass broken up. The contact and out of time there. And now 4th down. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. But he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. Deep in the red zone, seemed like they had their mind made up that that was 4-down territory, and now they've got it inside the 5.
I like the way you looked at that, because you're thinking just like a play caller and a head coach who gave the play caller that authority. It was 4-down territory. They went for it, picked it up. They didn't get the touchdown, but what a great consolation prize. A new set of downs and another shot at the end zone.
Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep. He gets this down to the 3, but no further. Brought the great move out of the bag, but couldn't do a ton with it.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
They'll try to run this one in. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2.
Brought down at the 2-yard line. A gain of 1 yard on the play.
Here's Mahomes, 3rd and goal. And that's caught. It's Kelsey. Touchdown, Kansas City. Travis Kelsey with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And they are able to add on to their advantage. No surprise there, 3rd and goal down here. That's where they're going to look for their tight end.
Yeah, you want that big guy running his routes because it doesn't matter who they cover him with. If it's another big guy, he might use his bulk against him. If it's a shorter defender, might go over the top. Either way, you tend to find a little bit of a mismatch in that area.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and the lead is up to 8. So that drive, 12 plays in length, and it culminates in a Travis Kelsey touchdown. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. The last series for him, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. Here's Eckler to begin the drive. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. It's Eckler again. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. And he's going to be taken down about a yard shy of the 1st at the 29. Calling a gain of 6 on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down.
If this were baseball, we call this small ball. Instead of pushing it downfield, they throw a short pass trying to pick up the 1st down. But the defense rallies to the football and stops him short, bringing up a 4th down.
Here's J.K. Scott now as he's on to punt for L.A. Call it 46 yards on the punt, just a single yard on the return as he was covered quickly. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there at the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City 1st down. Looking to throw is Mahomes. So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Mahomes now to throw. Complete. The tight end, Kelsey. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Here's Mahomes to throw. Open man, Smith-Schuster. It's complete. And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers' 41-yard line. 12 yards on third down as the drive rolls on.
I like the fact that they didn't overcomplicate things on that call. 3rd and 2. Just run the quick little hitch, which they did. Ball's out of quarterback's hands. And yes, indeed, they pick up the first down.
So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 41. Throwing now is Mahomes. Incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try to pick up another first down.
Now a pass dumped off to his running back. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he will have a Chiefs first down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2.
Muscle damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now Mahomes. He's going to find his tight end, Gray, complete. And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
That's tough to play zone defense when they can just curl up right there in front of you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we talk about finding the soft spot. Defensively, how do you make sure they don't find the soft spot like they did there?
Tough to do, because what they normally will do is run routes that'll pull you out of that spot they want to get into. That's what we call not taking the cheese, right? Don't go for the mousetrap. But it's hard to do because when you see a guy cutting that in that direction, you tend to go towards it.
The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders.
Khalil Mack had just 6 sacks in 7 games in 2021 due to a foot injury. Now he's in Los Angeles with the Chargers, and they believe they have themselves the best 1-2 combo in football, with he and Joey Bosa coming off the edge.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. To the right side, it's Kelsey. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. We're back now in KC. This offense 2 for 2 on 3rd downs on this drive. They're in for a tough test here, though. 3rd and long. Flushed out right. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Mahomes throwing on 4th. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Chiefs tried it, but they're turned away on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. So that's a decision that could loom pretty large here. They go for it on 4th down, but come up empty.
But I actually like the call, and the reason? It shows me a head coach has faith in his team overall. First, on the offensive side, thinking they can pick it up, but also knowing that he has faith in his defense that if they don't, they'll go out there and stop him. I like the confidence he showed.
From down near his goal line here, Herbert. And, oh, that is going to be a safety. So then a double whammy. Not only do you have to give away the football, but the 2 points, that means this is now a 2-score game.
Yeah, and that's tough to deal with, isn't it? This little time left, those 2 points, doesn't seem like a lot, but it means everything now. Those are going to be the ones we're going to look back on. Those 2 points right there, the play of the game.
Now the free kick comes after the safety from the 20 as they bring the punter on to try and get some hang time here. This is taken around the 12. Kansas City's offense now set and ready to go. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead.
But when you're up by 2 scores in the fourth quarter and you're going to throw the football, expect to see a lot of man coverage, because usually what comes along with man coverage is pressure. So if you're a play caller and you want to keep throwing the football, that's fine. Just make sure your offensive line understands they're going to get additional guys running at the quarterback.
And it appears we have a Charger shaken up on that last play. We'll step aside and get an update when we return to KC. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Straight ahead they go with McKinnon. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. 3rd down, now even tougher. 3rd and 13 after that loss of a yard.
I think it might be time to move to a different section of the playbook there, because back-to-back runs, both for loss. Now they have 3rd and long coming up.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've had plenty of success. 8 conversions, looking for a 9th. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Throwing the out route here, and it's complete to Kelsey. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
And that pickup of a first down, that's going to leave a mark, because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
So frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here, down late. Tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
Now whistles and a flag down. Looked like one of the chief linemen might have moved. A false start backs him up 5. 1st and 15. They go play action. Now Mahomes. Catch is made by Hardman. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 17 yards is the pickup there for number 17.
Well, normally you might say start running the football. You've got the lead here in the fourth quarter, but the way that they've passed it with such success, I don't know, maybe keep throwing it.
Yeah, I think you brought up something that goes against conventional wisdom, right? In this stage of the game, you would think you would switch to a running attack, but you're exactly right. They've thrown it so well throughout the game, and trusting this quarterback, I think you continue to do so.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
On 2nd and 12, Mahomes. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. He'll look to throw. Mahomes hit. He lost the football. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
Partner, that one looked like it was over. I mean, they had control, had the football, and the defense had to make a play in order to keep them in the game. That's exactly what they did.
And now that door ajar, 2-score game, so hold on here, not done in the 4th.
The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field.
They trail by 2 scores in the 4th, and their defense did its job getting the fumble recovery. And time to see what this offense has left in the tank. Now Herbert following the turnover. Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to take possession of the football.
So that changes things. You get the interception, and then to boot, a good return tacked on.
And really, it was down to him versus the quarterback on the return, and that's one you would think the defender would win. But a nice job there of seeing the play all the way to the end and making the tackle by the QB.
And the Chiefs now getting set to go.
They have to like the position that they are in. Fourth quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT.
Out to the right, here's McKinnon. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. They go draw play to McKinnon. And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And the Chargers are right back in this football game. 2-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on it and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's got a man. That's Keenan Allen.
And they're going to get this up to midfield.
From the 50, here's Herbert. His throw incomplete. Mike Williams, the intended target, and it's 3rd and short.
The coverage was good, but I just wonder if they absolutely fooled the quarterback on that play. I think he was expecting something else. Ended up with nowhere to throw the football successfully.
Herbert wants to throw it on 3rd and 1. Allen's got it complete.
And he is going to have the Chargers first down, and comfortably so, as he gets 5 there on 3rd and a yard.
And in a 2-score game, obviously every play, every 3rd down, like we saw there, magnified. Big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to 3rd down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
Out of the gun, Eckler running it. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass.
Open man is Palmer. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2.
Herbert. That is caught by Josh Oliver, the former San Jose State Spartan. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 14. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards.
They brought in a heavy set on 3rd down, and that usually means running play, but we have seen them throw out of that formation. And sure enough, they snuck the tight end out on that one, wound up hitting him for a first down.
Work to do here to avoid falling to 1 and 1, but this is 1st and 10 right now.
Herbert operating from the red zone. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Well, those two have hooked up for a touchdown once already in this game, that time unable to find the completion.
Yeah, it just appeared they wanted to get him out into open space and try and get him the football. As you mentioned, unable to connect.
Herbert back to the air. And incomplete. Gerald Everett is tight end, the intended receiver. 3rd down here.
Well, that's a defensive coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd. And his kick is good. And this is back down to a 7-point game. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team.
So now here are the Chiefs as their offense makes their way back out onto the field.
Their lead back down to one score after the field goal a moment ago, so they'll be looking to string together a few first downs, likely on the ground as they begin 1st and 10.
The drive starts with a handoff to McKinnon. Takes this one up past the 20 after he's able to make a man miss. On 2nd down and 4, Mahomes. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and this will wind up being a 3rd and 3. Mahomes going to throw. It's Kelsey on the ground, and he'll be corralled right around the 34. He's been big, 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a 1st down here.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there, because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good about that last completion.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Mahomes now to throw.
And no hesitations, they go right back to Kelsey.
A good gain on 1st, has him set up with 2nd and just a couple of inches now from the 29. From the gun, they will run with McKinnon. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They're facing a critical 3rd down now as they try to hold on to this lead. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground.
And he will have a Chiefs 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And quickly we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Handoff, it's McKinnon. And he'll work down inside the 45.
Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7.
From the gun, they'll try to run it.
Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground.
And the officials here going to pause the game for a second. Looks like there's an injured Chief on the field.
We'll step aside and get an update when we return to Arrowhead. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to perhaps salt this one away.
Butker's kick here is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So that one, CD, going to make the road back a lot more difficult.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. You know they were praying on the other sideline for a miss because now, as you pointed out, a very difficult road. Down 2 scores. You don't just need a touchdown. You need a chain of events to go your way. You've got to score, somehow get the ball back, and score again. The odds of that happening, not great in your favor.
Herbert and the Chargers down by 10. A minute 37 remaining.
They'll need a score here and also likely an onside kick recovery, but first things first. 1st and 10. Throw right side is into the hands of his tight end Everett. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
Herbert to throw.
And that's incomplete.
This offense has had its troubles moving the ball all night. So now you get in this situation, hard to imagine that suddenly they're going to start clicking and moving the ball downfield.
He's got Eckler.
And he is going to lose yardage here.
Personal foul.
But Charles, they're trying to protect this lead late. Those are the types of mistakes they could afford to go without.
The last thing you want to give them is help in completing a comeback, which is exactly what that penalty does.
So now factoring in the face mask, here's 1st and 10. Throwing, Herbert. Over the middle, and it's caught. Keenan Allen. Now the Chargers hustling, trying to get up and get set. Herbert going to throw. They'll find Everett there, complete. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. Herbert. It's caught on the right side. Williams. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Now Herbert. Allen's got it over the middle. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Now Herbert got to get into the line in a hurry. Going back to Allen. He's got him again. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5. So this one in the win column for Kansas City. And a little bit of a surprise, they lose the turnover battle, but wind up winning the ballgame.
And this is very unusual because you know all teams stress winning the turnover battle as a key indicator to winning ball games. So when you get something that goes against the grain like the one we saw here, it's quite the oddity. Now let's face it, they'll be very happy that they pulled this off, but they do know that in the future they've got to work on taking care of the football because this won't happen very often.
So for the Chiefs, they make amends for their Week 1 loss by winning their home opener. And now they'll have a few extra days here before they face Indianapolis next week. Meanwhile, for the Chargers, they will fall to 1-1. And they'll be on the road next week as they get a date with the Jaguars in Jacksonville.